I'm about to do your Cancer January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Cancer, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Cancer love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Cancer love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Cancer reading for today. Well, the cards are ready to talk to you because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you, what they think about you, what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to look at what their intentions are toward you here at the end of January 2021, as well as what their most likely actions are going to be toward you moving forward from the end of January 2021. Then we're going to get you some advice for how to navigate the situation with this person, kind of what you should do or not do so it works out best for you. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of all the Cancer people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. So because it's a general reading, it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Cancer person on the whole planet all at the same time. There's like 667 million Cancers walking the face of the earth right now. I don't think any reading could possibly resonate with everyone all at the same time. So regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now enough yakking, let's get on with this Cancer reading, and let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Cancer's romantic person of interest really feel about them here at the end of January 2021, please. Let's get 3 cards for how Cancer's person really feels about them. Well, come on, let's get 3 cards for how Cancer's person feels about them, please. Your person doesn't seem to want to talk today, Cancer. What's going on? There we go. Let's get 2 more. Okay, we're going to take a couple extra. It looks like they want to talk all at once here. Alright, makes sense to me. On the bottom of the deck we have Justice, which is a Libra energy. This is a card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword here in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So your person's feeling like either balancing something out with you, or they're feeling like it's the right thing to be with you here. In their feelings for you, Cancer, we have the Sun, the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Normally I get 3, we got 5 here. It took them a second to open up, but once they did, boy, boom, it spooged out here. The Sun card, this is Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's about happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. It's very hard to get a better card than this. So your person is either trying to balance something out with you here, or they're viewing being with you as the right thing. I think that's probably it. Yep, it is, because right under that we have the Page of Cups and we have the 10 of Cups. So this Page of Cups, pages are messengers. This is news and messages of love and emotions. This is about them wanting to express their feelings toward you, having a lot of emotions toward you and feeling like expressing that. And we have the 10 of Cups here. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is about 2 people who are emotionally happy and emotionally content and full of self-love in and of themselves, combining together into unity here, making like a happy family where everyone's together, everyone's happy, everyone's in love. So this is very, very good stuff here. We even have the High Priestess getting involved here underneath that. This is she who knows. So this is like your intuition or your person's intuition talking to them, having gut feelings about this connection. They could be receiving divine guidance or feel like they're divinely guided toward you. This can also represent in a love reading that this connection between the two of you is deeper than just something physical, deeper than just something emotional. Now, sometimes the High Priestess can also represent that maybe there's something that you don't know about or something your person doesn't know about. Especially when I have the Moon card out here already, both of those cards together can signify that. So we'll have to see what's going on here. Now, the next card in their energy is that Moon card. This is fears, worries, anxieties. Sometimes it represents something being hidden in the dark, as in something that your person doesn't know about, like they feel like there's something about you they don't know about. Or maybe there's something that they feel like they have a secret and they don't want to let that cat out of the bag in terms of you finding out. It could be that too. And we have the Seven of Pentacles also in their feelings. Now this is about taking a pause to reflect and take stock of this connection, of this situation that you guys are in. It's about looking at these 7 seeds that have been planted, trying to decide, is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that they really want? Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Or is maybe this not going to pan out the way they want it to, and maybe it's the time for them to cut their losses and move on? So, I'm wondering if something is going on between you guys here. It seems like a good thing when we've got these Cups cards underneath the Justice card. They can feel like this is the right thing, but there's like something they don't know about, something that they're having some worries and anxieties about, to the point where they're like pausing to take stock of this connection, going through a period of like contemplating that type of stuff. Is this worth investing in or not? And it's leaving them in this Two of Wands energy. This is a crossroads, a fork in the road. It's a decision point, and it's a decision about which path leads them to the world that they really want and which path do they need to leave behind. Now, this, one of the meanings of the Justice card is cutting off things that aren't in balance so balance can be restored here. Well, when you're at a decision, the only real way to make a decision is to cut off your other options here. So your person's trying to make a choice of which path do they go down. Do they continue investing in this with you, or do they cut their losses and move on? It looks like they have a lot of emotions and love for you, view you as possibly being able to have the 10 of Cups together. You're bringing them a lot of happiness. Now, another meaning for this card, though, is illumination. When we have something hidden in the dark, the sun comes out and illuminates it. It brings it into the light. It exposes it for what it actually is, and you can see it now. Or your person can see it now. So I don't know if they think that there's something hidden in the dark from them and they're trying to expose that, or maybe something was. Sometimes this Justice card can also mean that something unfair was going on, something unjust was happening, and your person's feeling like getting justice for that. They're feeling like balancing that back out, which could be what's going on here. We could have the sun lighting up something, exposing something that was hidden in the dark. It could be causing your person to take a time out here and decide if this is what they want to continue on with, or do they want to cut their losses and move on. And they're at that decision point here. And the final card in their feelings for you is this Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward and speaking the truth about something. It's also about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. We've got them at a decision point, and them making some sort of a decision and acting very quickly on that. At least that's what they're feeling like. Now, what are this person's thoughts about you at the end of January 2021, Cancer? What are this person's thoughts about Cancer? Let's get one more for their thoughts about Cancer, please. Oh, we'll take an extra one. That's cool with me. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Ha ha ha. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Now, this is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This is also card 17 of the Major Arcana, which is the card that comes directly after the Tower in the Major Arcana. So you don't ever make it to the Star without going through a Tower moment first. So Tower is when everything comes crashing down, it comes apart right in front of your eyes. The Star is the guiding light from the universe that shows up to help you light your way so you can see what you're doing, so you can find your path again, so you know how to move forward from here. It's where your healing comes from. It's where your hope comes from. Now, sometimes in a love reading, this can signify that your person thinks that you're a gift to them from the universe, or that they think you're the one for them. But with what I'm looking at right now, I'm not seeing that at all. This is your person thinking about doing some healing here. Right under that, we have the Eight of Cups. This is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from a situation. This person's walking away from 8 full cups of love. Most people could live their whole life on 8 cups of love, but this person's not going to be totally happy. They're not going to be satisfied with that. So they're walking away from it, going down a new path that leads them towards their own emotional happiness, their own fulfillment. This is about walking away, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. We just saw that 10th cup a minute ago. I'll be danged. Okay, there's more to this. Underneath that 8 of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords. This is more Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now we see something hidden in the dark here, being brought into the light in their feelings. It causes them to take stock of this whole situation, this connection, make a decision, and then they act quickly on that decision. This is someone who will allow you to speak your truth. You can tell by the way she holds her hand out, she's inviting you to speak your truth. Problem is, she already knows the truth. So if the truth you speak to her doesn't match the truth she already knows, she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something, much like we saw here with this Knight of Swords, but it's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve them. The very bottom of the deck card right at the beginning was Justice, cutting off things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored. Under this Queen of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is abandonment. This is like being cast aside, being left out in the cold. This is a breakup card right here. Okay. What is going on here? In their thinking about you, Cancer, I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, I don't read reversals. I just automatically turn them right side up. When I tried to turn this one right side up, it screamed at me. It's not supposed to be right side up. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Not looking so swift here. The Six of Pentacles, normally in the upright, this is a card of balance. It's generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take. Balanced situation. This is in the reverse, so it's none of those things. It's not equal give and take. This is an unbalanced connection, at least in terms of how your person's thinking about it. That's probably why they're needing to do some healing, and could be why they're thinking about walking away, thinking about cutting you off, thinking about casting you aside, leaving you out in the cold. Sometimes this Six of Pentacles can also represent, like you see this person's giving to 2 people, it can represent the merchant giving to 2, as in your person thinks that you have more than one person that you're giving yourself to here. Especially if it's in the reverse. This is unbalanced. I feel like your person's not having a good time with this, which is probably why they need to do some healing here. The next card in their thoughts about you, Cancer, is the Tower, which I said, you don't get to the Star without going through a Tower first. Well, here's that Tower in their thoughts. This is them thinking about that. This is when everything comes crashing down. This is like a foundation rocking event, a very abrupt change in your person's thinking, in their life. You can see the lightning bolt crashing into the tower and blowing the lid off of it, and these people falling out, flames shooting everywhere. This is not a good feeling energy right here, especially with the Ten of Swords right next to it. Yeah, something very abruptly has shifted for your person here, and it looks like things are coming apart for them. They're viewing this connection with you as not balanced, possibly viewing it that you're giving to two. That's what it's looking like here. We'll get to that part in a second, though. We got the Ten of Swords next. This is an ending to something. This is a swift ending. This is a painful ending. Sometimes this is an ending that your person didn't see coming, hence the swords in their back. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in their back, like got stabbed in the back. Final card in their thoughts about you is the Seven of Swords. Now this is trying to get away with something. This is lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior, overall being sneaky, sneaking around behind your back, or them thinking that you were sneaking around behind their back. Now, when you got this combined with this Six of Pentacles in reverse here, this is looking an awful lot like somebody was doing some sneaking around and cheating on someone here. And that's caused a tower moment in your person's thinking and an ending in your person's thinking. That could very well be what was hidden in the dark and what got brought out into the light here. Now, I noticed when I was looking through the bottom of the deck here, we saw the Star and that Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and then the Abandonment, the breakup card. The very next card down is the Page of Swords. Now, pages are messengers, so this is news and messages. This is communications. This is also an energy of someone who is trying to learn something, trying to figure something out, doing their research on something, doing some due diligence on something. Could even be an energy of someone doing some snooping around, watching you, looking through things, trying to figure out what's going on with you. This could even represent someone else could have seen what was going on and is telling them about it. Or this could, general reading, the energies can totally get flip-flopped in reverse. This could be saying, Cancer, that your person was doing something that was hidden in the dark. Your person had someone else that they were giving to, and they were being sneaky, and someone's telling you about it. You just got to take it however it resonates for you. It's a general reading. What are this person's beliefs about Cancer here at the end of January 2021, please? What are their beliefs about Cancer, please? Let's get one more on their beliefs about Cancer. That one's screaming at me too. We'll take it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups again. More detachment, emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. This is your person believing that this needs walked away from. Queen of Swords, cutting off the things and people that don't serve them. In your person's beliefs about you, Cancer, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Star. We've got a lot of major arcanas out here. We've got 2 in the first row. We got the Sun and the Moon, and we've got the Tower. Now we've got the Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Star, all major arcanas. We saw the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. We saw the Star on the bottom of the deck. There's been a lot of major arcanas out here. In their beliefs about you, we have this Queen of Pentacles. This is a very grounded, stable, abundant, prosperous, nurturing type energy. This is someone who's good at managing things, especially managing things like the assets and the resources of the home and the family, managing the children. This is someone who takes care of people and nurtures people. This is actually who would manage the 10 of Pentacles. And we saw in your person's feelings, they're in this 7 of Pentacles state where they're contemplating, is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that I really want or not? Should I cut my losses and move on? Got them moving on here. We've got a card that indicates cutting the losses and moving on. but they're still believing that you are someone who's very stable, or this is them believing that they need to focus on themselves and their own stability. Also, in their beliefs about you, we have the devil. This is Capricorn energy. This is also Capricorn energy. This is a heavy toxic energy. This can be addiction. This can be obsession. This can be elements of your person's shadow, or since this is your person's beliefs about you, they could be having beliefs that you have some sort of devil energy about you, that maybe you have some shadow work that you need to do, some toxic behavior. This is a feeling of like being trapped by something, like you can't escape it. Now, usually it's an illusion though. It's not, you're not really trapped, because you could just walk away from the situation. Whatever it is, you could just stop doing it. You could work on that. You could get some help. You could face it and do the work on it. But this is an energy of being trapped by it. Now, if this is about your person's shadow, it's like they've got some things they're suppressing down that they don't like about themselves. They don't want to look at. They don't want other people to see. Or this could be how your person is viewing you, and they view you as someone who, even though you're grounded and stable and abundant in appearance, you could be someone that has this heavy toxic energy, that you have elements of your shadow that are actually in control of you, whether you're willing to face them or not. Either way, this is a heavy toxic energy. Next, we have the Hanged Man and their beliefs about you. This is Pisces energy. This is about progress being halted. There's no forward movement. Things are stagnated right now. Now, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down, looking at things from different perspective, from different points of view, different angles than he would normally look at things. And he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So I don't know if this is your person. Like, well, I know for sure progress is halted. We've got the Tower, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got them contemplating what to even do. Like, and when I'm looking at the columns here, man, we've got the Moon and the Tower and then the Devil all lined up together like this. This is like something's hidden in the dark. That's bringing the Tower down. What's bringing the Tower down is some heavy toxic devil energy here. The very next column, we've got them contemplating, is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that I want, or do I cut my losses and move on? Then we've got the Ten of Swords. This is over. This is the ending. There is no more progress here. Man, final card in your person's beliefs about you, the Star. Again, this is a card of healing, a card of hope. It's the card that comes right after the Tower. This is what's helping your person light the way for them so they can see what to do moving forward. Well, that's your person's feelings, their thoughts, and their beliefs. What are their intentions toward you here at the end of January 2021? What are this person's intentions toward Cancer at the end of January 2021, please? Okay, that one wants to come out. Let's get two more for their intentions. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is a card of being walled off and defensive about something. Now, it's also a card of healing, kind of like this Star card, just not quite as powerful. This is the Wounded Warrior. He's been hurt. You can tell by the bandage around his head. And he's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself so that he doesn't get hurt anymore, so that he can heal, so he can get his energy right and take the next step in his journey. Which seems to be this Eight of Cups, this walking away here, this leaving this behind. They're walled off. They're intending to be walled off and defensive. They're intending to walk away from this. Emotionally detached, physically detached. There's that Queen of Swords again, more Libra energy. Cutting you off. That's what their intentions are. But then they must be internally conflicted, because the very next card is the Four of Pentacles. Now, fours are about stability. So sometimes this can represent like financial stability, stability in like the physical 3D reality, being wise with their money, holding on to their money, things like that. This can also represent holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of it. So on one hand, they're walking away and cutting you off. On the other hand, they could be still having these feelings of like wanting to hold on tight and not let go of you. Either way, your person's got this Page of Wands energy. They're taking the first steps down a new path towards something else that they have some passion and desire for. I feel like they still do have a lot of love and emotions for you. They're just not going to outwardly express that. They're not going to tell you how they feel. Now, also in your person's intentions, we have the Hermit, the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, as soon as I tried to touch this card to turn it over, nope, it's supposed to be upside down, so I'm going to read it to you that way. We've got them being walled off and defensive, walking away. We've got them in Hermit mode, Virgo energy. This is about isolation. This is about withdrawal. It's about going internal, usually being forced to go internal, to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to figure out what to do moving forward here. So out of the two major arcana cards that kind of signify that meaning, we've got both of them out here. Next, in their intentions, we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third-party situation, third-party energy. Now, it doesn't always have to be a romantic third party. It doesn't always have to mean that you're cheating on your person or they're cheating on you. It can literally be any energy that's not you, Cancer, that's not this person that we're reading here. Going to school, going to work, spending too much time hanging out with friends, nosy neighbors, nosy family members. Any energy, anything that we do, a lot of, can create its own energy. So this is laying directly underneath the Devil card. So whoever has the Devil energy, this toxic behavior, this shadow element, this thing that they feel like they can't escape, if this is like, this could be some sex addiction or something like that, very strong sexual attraction. It could literally be a whole bunch of different stuff, almost all of which is bad. That is causing this heartbreak and sadness here. We've got the potential that someone here is giving to two, being sneaky, going behind backs, trying to get away with something. When I have both of these cards together, to me that almost always means someone's doing some cheating here. When I have all three of them together, and I have the Devil, and I have the Moon, and the Tower, and the Ten of Swords, it's a pretty good bet somebody's cheating here. Somebody's being sneaky, trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be doing. Now, the final card in their intentions toward you, Cancer, Six of Cups in reverse. Now, this is a card of the past. It's about thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way it used to be. Also represents a very strong emotional connection between two people. Sometimes it can represent someone from the past making a comeback, as in like getting back together with someone that you used to be with, or someone that you've known for a long time, getting together with them finally. It could mean those things, but this is in reverse. This is telling me they're doing some soul searching and some deep inner reflection about the heartbreak and sadness that they're in. They've been hurt. They don't want to be hurt anymore. They're walking away. They're cutting someone off. And they're not willing to think about the past anymore. They're moving on. They're not staying stuck in this. They're not going to stay stuck in the past and grinding on this over and over again. To me, this feels like they're intending to be done. Now, that's their intentions anyway, but you know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually end up doing, sometimes are very different things. So what are this person's most likely actions going to be toward Cancer as we move forward from the end of January 2021, please? What are their most likely actions going to be toward Cancer as we move forward from the end of January 2021? Bottom of of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Taking the first steps down a new path towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. They're still going to be walled off and defensive. They're still going to be doing some healing, trying to get their energy right so they can take the next steps down their path. Queen of Swords, cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve them. Also in their most likely actions, Cancer, we have the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. This Nine of Swords, I just got goosebumps really bad. Oh my. Fears, worries, anxieties. Thinking about something over and over and over again to the point that it's at their detriment now. This is like a situation that they don't even want to look at. You can see like they've got their face their hands covering their face. They don't even want to look at this situation. It's causing so much anxiety and worry for them. This is like mental anguish. Next in their most likely actions, we have the Empress. This is Libra or Taurus energy. Actually, it represents Venus. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She's all four queens rolled into one person. Now, because she's the mother of the deck, she's perpetually pregnant. All new things are birthed through the Empress. So this usually represents the birth of something new. The person's got all these fears, worries, anxieties. They're stressing themselves out because they're thinking about it so much. They're in pain. They're in heartbreak here. They want to start something new. They're going to go start something new. We see that with this Page of Wands, taking the first steps down a new path towards something they have passion and desire for, walking away, detaching, emotionally detaching, physically detaching, and walking away, going down a new path that leads them toward their own happiness, their own emotional fulfillment. Let's get you some advice for how to navigate this situation. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you kind of play this situation so that it works out in a way that's best for you? What is the advice for Cancer about the situation with this person, please? What is... Oh, we got it already. Okay, thanks. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Now, this is the second fastest energy in the deck. It's second only to the Cancer card, the Chariot. This is either rapid back and forth, passionate communication about something. This can be rapid forward movement or rapid forward progress. This feels like a lot of energy coming at you all at one time. This feels like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. So much energy is coming at you at once. And I'll be damned. I just said it's second fastest only to the Cancer Chariot card. And there we go. Cancer Chariot. Fastest energy in the deck. It's about using the will to move forward in success and victory very, very quickly. It's also about using the will to move forward past all the problems, all the challenges, all the obstacles from the past, to move forward past all of that stuff, move into success and victory really quickly. The thing about the Chariot, though, is there's no reins connecting the driver to these beasts. We've got one light, one dark. We've got this devil energy out here that could represent the dark here. This is... The reason there's no reins is because the driver uses his will alone to control this thing. Which means if he's not in balance, this thing ain't going anywhere. This is either like a completely dead stopped energy, just like the Hanged Man, or this is like a bullet coming out of a gun. The driver has to be in balance, though. Very next card, Temperance, like balancing things out. This is Sagittarius energy. This is like, sometimes this is patience, like blending together little bits at a time, taking a step back, seeing how is all this working out before they come back in to like make some fine-tuning adjustments. Sometimes this is assimilating changes that have happened. We saw the Tower, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got your person walking away. This could definitely be that. We've got the Moon next. Fears, worries, anxieties, something being hidden in the dark. Now for your actual advice, Cancer, you got the Empress, Judgment, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. The Empress, again, just saw that in your person's most likely actions, the birth of something new. Judgment. This has got a couple of meanings. This is either passing your own final verdict and judgment on something, like birthing something new, deciding, making some sort of a decision, some sort of a final decision about something here. Another meaning for this card is like resurrecting something from the grave, bringing it back to life, trying to get a second chance here. So I don't know if this is saying that's kind of what it's looked like here. Like rapid back and forth passionate communication here. Rapid moving energy. Now sometimes this can also be reconciliation energy. There's an angel blending 2 cups of water together. Cups and water represent love and emotions. Well, this love has been separated into 2 different cups, and she's recombining it back into one. So this can represent reconciliation energy here. Looks like you're having fears and worries about that, or there's something hidden in the dark still, which could be preventing this reconciliation. Like I said, this is fast moving energy, but if the driver's not in alignment, not going anywhere. So this could be saying, try to get a second chance, try to resurrect this situation. Or this could be saying, hey, it's time to birth something new. It's time to call this dead. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Now, this is actions toward love and emotions. So this could represent you making a love offer to someone, you taking like romantic actions towards someone. Could be this person, could be the third party that I'm seeing. It could be something new. This could also be you receiving some sort of a love offer here. Three of Pentacles is next. This is teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value. The thing of value that you would be building here would be the Ten of Pentacles. We've seen your person contemplating, is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles or not? And then everything went to shit, essentially. And then I see no more mention of that whatsoever. Man, I'm hoping this advice makes more sense to you than it does to me. Because what it's looking like is like rapid forward movement on something. Like rapid communication on the birth of something new. You making some sort of a final decision about this connection with this person, and then you taking actions of love and emotions probably somewhere different. Because then we've got you doing teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals with someone to build something. And that looks like a King of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is Leo energy. The very first card in the reading is Leo energy. I'm feeling like this is a new person. This is someone who has a lot of passion and desire. They're a bold, passionate, determined type person. They know exactly what they want. Now this could also be telling you to tap into that element of yourself, to figure out what it is that you want and take actions toward that. Start working on building what it is that you want. Start something new here. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't take no for an answer. They don't let obstacles get in their way. They see things through until the end. Now, this could be saying you still have a lot of passion and desire for your person. I mean, I've got 2 Wands energy here about passion and desire. Could be rapid back and forth communication with them. This could also be saying, hey, your person is in hermit mode right now. They're trying to heal their heartbreak. They're not wanting to think about this anymore. They're not wanting to think about what happened in the past. They're not wanting to be with the person from the past, which apparently is you. They're most likely to stay stuck in their head worrying about this and birth something new by walking away from you and going down a new path, staying walled off and defensive from you, cutting you off. This could be saying, hey, it's time to have some rapid communication with your person about moving things forward, about getting past the problems and the challenges so you can reconcile this situation and make right whatever it was that was hidden in the dark. Under that, though, we've got the Six of Wands, moving forward in success and victory. This is also a card of recognition, as in like you recognizing something. Six of Cups, person from the past making a comeback. This could be you thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, or having communications with someone from your past, them coming back into your life, or you getting back together with them. We've got this Eight of Cups again, walking away, detaching, walking away, going off in search of your happiness. That seems like what this is saying. It's time for you to go birth something new. It's time to pass your own final verdict and judgment on this connection because it's over, and then go take these actions of love and emotions with someone else, possibly that person from your past. Could be a Leo. It's about teamwork and collaboration with them. Could be a Sagittarius, could be any fire sign. Hell, it could be anybody. This is a general reading. This is either about you following your passion and what you desire, or this is talking about the person that you're supposed to be making this love offer and having teamwork and collaboration and working together with. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Cancer love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.